Alright people, today's video is just reminding everybody that tomorrow night, I mean Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. local time, a true veteran and a staple of true early to mid-90s baby's childhood is making its grand return to, to Nickelodeon for the first time in 13 years. A- a- as the theme song starts, guys, on here that gets set, 'cause it's all that, and all that, guys, is back to Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. local time. And guys, I I I I I know I did make a review of the first official interview with with the new cast of all that as far as the kids go, and yes, guys, everything I mentioned in that video I still do. I highly believe in. Nathan, Gabby, Reese, Ryan, and Lex, that they got this, but Ching and Kay are still really going to have to sell it to me Saturday night for me to be able to change my opinion on at least how how I think they're going to do. Now, guys, as I may or may not have mentioned it in my impressions video about what Nathan, Gabby, Ching, Reese, Kate, Lex, and Nathan interview. I, 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 I'm, I was born in '96, which if you're a long-time subscriber, I'm sorry that I always have to keep bringing that up when it comes to this these sort of revival projects. But guys, even though I must confess, even though the Amanda Show and Drake and Josh are the sitcoms from Nick that I'm more familiar, that I have more of a nostalgic attachment to. I am very much familiar. I'm no stranger to all that, and just the fact that it's coming back after after a 13-year absence. This is truly something that I think that the industry truly never would have thought could have happened again, guys. Because let's be honest, in its heyday, all that was truly one of the main juggernauts behind Nickelodeon's golden age, in my opinion. And just the fact that that in 2019 that the that a new generation of people will get to be exposed to to all that in this new and revitalized way. It's just something that I truly thought never would have happened, and and who knows, guys, if the all that comeback is truly successful, which again I can say it from the bottom of my heart, since it 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 is not being produced by since it is being produced by two of the biggest stars that Nick has ever produced, that being Cal Mitchell and Kenan Thompson. I truly believe that this revival of all that will obviously never reach the same clout as the original all that, because back in not 94 when all that premiered, guys, it was truly something truly historic, because it literally took it 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 honestly really was, as Dan Snyder, but before he got fired from Nickelodeon, said they literally wanted to bring a version of SNL to kids, and all that at its best, uh, uh, especially when it got into its later seasons with now you know, and everybody actually coming out to say goodnight to the live studio audience. You literally felt like it, not so much as it was Saturday Night Live, but even when I would catch an episode of all that, it 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 didn't feel like your average sketch comedy sketch TV show. It 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 felt more like it was an event, and and just the fact that even though Dan, for personal and maybe legal reasons as well, isn't behind the wheel of it this time, again, Kenan and Kel absolutely treasure their time on all that, and the fact that they are being executive producers and still returning to reprise their roles as Ed from Good Burger, as the coach, Lori Beth as Crazy Librarian, maybe Keenan as Super Dude as well. This version of all that, can I would be utterly shocked if it performed poorly in the ratings, just for the plain and simple reason that, unlike most revivals, it is being overseen by two people that 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 not only were that are not only two very big names still and the Nickelodeon family to this day. But Keenan and Kel actually lived the phenomenon that was the original All That. And I have to say, them coming back to executive produce All That, dare I say it is probably more of a dream come true than them returning to do a revival of their own smash, 96 to 2000, Keenan and Kel. So again, guys, watch All That this Saturday night, 8:30.